What's going on, you guys? Listen, make it real quick. When you guys going to talk to your recruiters, you need to remember a couple of things that wasn't told to me and probably not told to you. But first, you need to find out if there's any type of sign-on bonus. You need to find out about the different types of MOSs that your GT score or your ASVAB test score will allow you to enter into. Some of you guys come with an idea that you want to go and be this or that as an MOS or a job. Sometimes you qualify for different jobs that you didn't think about. So when you talk to your recruiter, you find out what your ASVAB or your GT score is and what it can do, what type of jobs you can do under that score. Another thing is you might want to do a delayed entry. So ask if there's a delayed entry program. Sometimes you can't or don't need to leave immediately, but you do need to leave on your deployment or, going to basic training. But you can ask for delayed entry and take care of some business before you leave and find out how many dependents you can afford on your enlistment. Each outfit is different. So you're going to have, whether it's Air Force, Marines, Space Force, whatever, you need to find out how many dependents, if you have children already, if you have parents that need you, or you have siblings that you may be taking care of. It's all different types of things. You want to check to make sure that updates on how old you are. Sometimes it used to be up to 34 years old that you can enlist first time. Things have changed. Sometimes a little younger, a little older, just depends on what the military needs and which outfit you're actually going to. In regards to women joining the military, is cool. You're going to, it's going to be a shock in life anyway, regardless. But remember what you're there for. You're there. They need to convert you from a civilian to a military person, so don't expect no hand walk, But it was really fun to me through basic training. I went at the age of 26, so I went in old in comparison to some of the other ones. I wasn't old, but some people go in at 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. I went at 26. I decided that I wanted to leave where I was and I wanted to go on an adventure, so I enlisted. It wasn't I had an issue with life or anything like that. I just wanted to enlist. I was still finishing college. I was working and going to school and had children and married and everything else, but I wanted to enlist. So I did. And it turned out to be cool. I ended up leaving. I was in communication systems. I won't get all into the MOS, but at the time, I think they changed it now. I was a 30 Romeo, and we cross-trained in communication systems. So you cross-train with satellites, wire running, train with different groups, whether it's the CAF or the Special Forces groups. I won't get into my background, at least not right now, but I did want to talk to you guys, at least throw a shout out for you guys who are thinking about joining the military. It's not a bad thing. Just know what you're going in there for and go in and do what you're going to do. Whether your religion doesn't allow you to kill, then you need to pick a MOS that doesn't involve that. You need to pick an MOS that might be a part of support, logistics, or something like that. IT, armory, it just depends. But you don't have to be on the front line and be directly involved with actually combat. There's nothing wrong with combat, but everyone's different and join for different reasons. So don't think that all of it is regarding just straight up going out shooting and killing and stabbing and doing all that, because it doesn't. But for those who do want to get into something like that, then we'll talk about that on another time for those who are interested in far-reaching MOSs or experiences that go beyond the normal Army experience, including contracts, contracting, mercenary type things. I was in a couple of places that was pretty hair-raising. Spent a lot of time in the garrison. Spent a lot of times forward. So, I have my days. But any questions you guys might want to ask about recruiting or enlisting, I think you should shoot out a comment or whatever in order for me to answer the question directly, and then I'll respond to the questions if there's ever any. I usually don't get any right now lately about some of the things I've been doing, but a lot of stuff I don't know what to tell you exactly ones might be looking for, but I know when I went, I wasn't told that I could use my college. You can come in as an E2, 3, 4, depends on what kind of college you got. You can enlist as an officer, candidate school if you already have a degree. You just have to pick an MOS that qualifies for that degree, or maybe they want just a degree and you can just go in as an officer. So you don't have to go in as enlisted. You can go in as an officer. You can go in, then after you get in as an officer, they got warrants, officers. You know what I mean? So there's a thing that used to be called green to gold, which is I was going to get into about becoming enlisted and then becoming a warrant officer in the specialty that I was in, which was communication systems. But when I first came, they didn't tell me any of that. And I think some of the recruiters, depending on what you're going in for, some of them are going to hate on you because they don't want you to outrank them, just straight up. You can outrank those guys at the age you are. Some of them have been there for a long time. Some of them haven't. But if you have shit is bright as hell. If you have college experience, college degree, you 9 times out of 10 can go in as an officer or be enlisted, but come in as a higher enlisted. You don't have to come in as a E1. You can come in maybe as a mosquito wing or a funking first class, private first class E3, E4 specialist. We call that drill privates, and we call them, super privates and all that kind of shit. But the whole thing is this, man. When you go in, I'm going to end this thing. I just thought about a story. When I went in, I got a bunch of recruiting stories, but when I first went in, I had showed up on the bus, man. I had a gang of damn honey buns, freaking Slim Jims and shit. You got amnesty. As soon as you get off the bus, they're going to get on the bus. They're going to talk shit. They're going to talk shit. They're going to talk big shit. You're going to be all discombobulated. Clothes going to feel funny on you. You just because you're not in your element anymore, you're going to feel kind of thrown off. The night before you leave or get deployed, whether you're on a plane or you catching a bus, they're going to feed you. You be at a hotel. They want to get everybody together. You guys have dinner and all that shit. And the next day you get there, you're kind of apprehensive, and then all hell break loose. You get out. They got you on the line, in the kill zone, on the kill line, your foxhole, whatever they want to call your ass on the fucking line. You're going to be online and, hey, you hold your shit, trying to write on paper and shit on your knee, your leg. Don't make no mistakes. They're going to be talking shit, talking about you, how fat you are, how skinny you are, how tall, how short, how ugly, whether you black, white, Mexican, Chinese. They don't give a fuck about who you are. Right now, you fucked up. And you volunteered, so you volunteered to get all this shit that you're getting ready to fucking get right now. You understand? So get your head out to 2, 4, 6, 8 points contact, whatever you have on your fucking shit, but get your shit fucking together because you here with me, and it don't matter about time because I got the time, so it don't fucking matter. You gonna be here until you leave, and when I say you leave is when you fucking leave. You don't leave unless I tell you to fucking leave. You get it? Get your shit the fucking together. Now, all you motherfuckers that enlisted, you volunteered for this shit. So I don't hear no goddamn crying, whining, and bullshit that you be talking about. You understand? Get your shit the fucking together. Now, all you who got some goddamn food, chips, candy, snack packs, fat boy, fat ass girl shit in your fucking bag. You got 1 minute to throw that in that trash can right there. This is all immunity right now. Amnesty is in effect. You put your shit in the bag, put your shit in the trash can, put your shit in the brown round, and then after you get your shit in there, that's it. And if we catch you with some shit that you don't supposed to fucking have, we're gonna fuck you up. Ooh, I have a psychotic premonition that somebody's about to get fucked up. That's you.